Hey, good morning. This is Doug, your realtor here in Utah. Hey, we've talked a lot about real estate, real estate, real estate. Um, let's talk about the location. Let's talk about Utah. Let's talk about Utah County. So, Utah County is just south of Salt Lake. Here in Utah, you typically have three major valleys. You have the Salt Lake Valley, and that's where all of the pioneers and that came in and settled first, was that kind of the Utah Valley. You have Ogden north, and then you have Utah County, or the Provo area, to the south. Utah County is where I've made home. I've lived here 22 years. I've raised a family here. I've been part of the Chamber of Commerce. I've coached junior high football for a long time. I've done a lot of things here and absolutely love Utah County. There are days in the winter that get cold, and maybe not as big a fan as those, but that being said, it really is, there's seasons and those types of things. But so let's talk about this valley, this Utah County Valley. There are lots of there's lots of cities that encompass Utah County. There are, the places like Vineyard, which has been one of the fastest growing cities in the country. We have Eagle Mountain, which is one of the largest geographically cities in the state, because of just the way it's laid out. We have a lot of great places to live, and there's a lot of great places with little trees up on the hillsides where you can get views, you can get open space, you can get a lot of things here in Utah County. Utah County, one of the first people into Utah County was a guy named Dominguez Escalante, and he actually came into the Utah County Valley in 1776. So as you're looking at that, I mean, that's the same time as the Revolutionary War kind of started in 1776 and the signing of the Declaration. And you have people clear out in Utah that are coming into the area and stuff. The area here in Utah and were mainly inhabited by the Indians, the Native Americans here, and which is where Utah gets its name from the Ute Indian tribe. There were also other sections, like there was a Timpanogos tribe of the Utah Indians that was here in Provo. And so a lot of it, the names are based around Utah. We've got a Timpanogos mountain, we've got mountains on both sides. Right in the middle of Utah County, you've got Utah Lake, which is a freshwater lake. The one thing with it is fairly shallow. Even though it's a big lake, it's fairly shallow, and the water goes through the Jordan River north toward Salt Lake. A gentleman with the last name of Provost came to the area and actually was one of the first settlers in the 1820s, and that's where Provo got its name, and is from Provost. And as you go through a lot of these places, the names come from different things like that. Orem was named after W.C. Orem. The Payson, it was named after the Pace family. So a lot of names, a lot of family, and a lot of really cool things to do. In the area over the course of time, there's been a lot of agriculture, a lot of not vineyards, orchards with like apples and cherries and peaches. There's a lot of that, and there's fresh water, there's fishing, there's camping, there's all kinds of things that you can do in the mountains. And so it really is a great place to live. It's even a better place to raise a family. You get a very safe feel around here, to where it is someplace that I would really look forward to raising a family. So moving forward this week, we're going to kind of dissect Utah County and what makes Utah County Utah County. So stay tuned and let's get you into Utah County.